Hi ho, I am IdleGlass and today I'll tell you about IdleTale. It will be about advanced tactics, mechanics and secrets in this game because I came quite far away. So right now I already moved through a lot of dungeons and I opened a lot of upgrades, so I have to share a lot of knowledge, more than in my previous guide. But if you are just starting the game, please watch my previous video about this game. This is really good game, I would say. It's one of the best clickers with some interesting mechanics, a very smooth progress, so it's definitely worth to try it. In my past video I showed you the way to gain your glory very fast. So as I said, your first things which you want to get through the game. So let's go with the glory. Let's start with the glory and then we'll talk about different dungeons and different maps and progress overall. But key to this game is to make ascending in the right time, because every ascent gives you bonus 2 gold per second, which is important because at my level of progress most of the gold I got from these things, from upgrades, from gains. So this dagger, shield, health potion, all this stuff at end game you got most of the gold in this game from here. When you just start to play, you get most of the gold from killing monsters, yeah, and upgrading codexes. But later on, most of the gold you got from here. Why? Because of this big bonus from glory. So the farther you go, the bigger bonus to gold per second you get, and also XP bonus too. So a bit later, like in 2 minutes, I'll make Ascension and you would see how fast it goes. So first concept, when to perform Ascend. You should do it when your current glory, twice much than your past Ascension. So for example, my past Ascension, I had it like 70,000. You see this E4, it means add 4 zeros after the point. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like my past Ascension was 70,000 glory I had. Totally. So this time it means that I should make Ascension when I have like 1.5, like 150,000 glory. I have a bit bigger, but not much. Why you shouldn't wait too long? Because later on you have less glory from killing monsters. So you see right now, when you just come to this point, you get like from this guy, at start I got like 14 glory or even more. Right now I have only 10. Why? Because there is diminishing returns. So after you would have, the more glory you have, the less glory you receive. Threshold, it's twice much glory which you have. It's when you should ascend. Now, sometimes actually you could even do it more often, because certain upgrades, they're super powerful. So your goal as a player who want to go to mid game, let's call it, it's this Dark Ascension. So when you just start, in my previous video I showed you, you get this glorified starter package, well orientated, this basic stuff. Then you could add the wardrobe and all these ascended quests, these min-maxers, they're very useful. Yeah, do it once, very good one things. But after you did it, like this do it once, min-maxer 2, all these things, your goal, you could get some cheap stuff too. So this like advanced package which give you some quests, or you may get some cheap, some all what you could afford easily. So just open it. But your next goal would be going to yeah, waterlogged quest. It's another time when you should go for it because it's pre-dark. But final goal is this one. So this Dark Ascension, because it gives you double bonus from your glory to your gold per second and XP. So it's super important to get it. To get it, you should go through two branches to the right. We have amulets, so you should go through amulets there, and also through rings. So you can't have only one branch. You need both branches to be able to open. So this Dark Ascension, it comes together. So you should open Dark Ascension. It would cost totally like 40,000 glory, I'll say. I mean, with all these additional things which you need to unlock, a bit less maybe. And also with Dark Ascension, you would need these dark quests because they comes these dark quests. They comes with Dark Ascension. So you first go for Dark Ascension. Then, if you could immediately open dark quests, and also, which I do not have yet, this dark package. It's all this dark stuff. It give you possibility to make huge jump into progress. Yeah. So considering maps, for example, this upgrade, a lot of new players they struggle when you just start with Holy Wallet. It's really useless thing. I mean, later on you wouldn't even visit this map, this Boneyard. You wouldn't lose your time to go there. I'll show it in a second. So you just go through these maps very quickly after when you have a lot of glory. And the last one is Dead Front, which I farming right now. But the thing is that there are another one also which called Dead End. But to open it, you need to perform chain of quests. So there are quests which called dark quests. I showed you them, but it's not easy to go for them because you need to complete this quest. You need to defeat this dungeon, Black Moon Keep, which is heroic. So it's the same as Dystopia. Dystopia, it's pretty hard dungeon. So to clear Dystopia, you should easily clear Dark Moss first. So when you clear Dark Moss caverns, you can't clear Dystopia yet. So it's kind of, you should wait a bit with it. And this is the same thing. So this is heroic dungeon. That's why it's not easy to get it, but it's possible. So to do it, you need special talents. So let's talk about talents now. I have this build. This is DPS build, which based on critical strike chance and different additional bonuses, which kind of like appearing of this holy weapon and all other stuff. Also additional multi-hit amount. Actually, multi-hit it's much better thing than critical strike even, because multi-hit I have right now 3 multi-hit, and chance for multi-hit it's 8%, which is a lot. So it's better than critical strike. Though critical strike it's also important. I mean, multi-hit makes more damage than critical strike with this talent. But if you go berserking, there is a blood hunger. This talent, what it does. So when you make a critical strike, you immediately make another blow. So it's kind of without any delay. It means that you have like super max attack speed at this moment. So, and you could land several critical strikes in a row, which make several blows in a row. So it's very powerful game changer talent, but I prefer to go with this one. right now because I like this holy weapon, these unholy weapons. So if you play actively, this is quite good build, this one. Though of course feedback and blood hunger is very important too, and I'm planning to go with it today. So today we will go to it. So yes, there are two different builds for passive game and for active game. As I use clicker, as most of players doing, because you can't just click all the time in the game manually, you would like go mad from it. I do not use these talents, but I started with them, but later on you just run clicker like after hotkey and that's it. I'm not sure that developers they like this or not, but like 99% of players at end game use it. So I think it's kind of quite it's not too restricted thing from developers. So it's not cheating, I'll say. It's like the game designed like this, that eventually you go for it. So this is active build, and passive build you simply go with idling skills. So you would hit monsters, or if you want offline, you go of course with this thing. But this game it's very bad in offline mode, because when you exit the game you kill very small amount of enemies, because your bonuses, skills, these talents they not really works when offline. So biggest point of offline it's from gold. So this gold income it could become nice. So when you just start to play it's very small, but later on this gold, even if you exit the game, it's still big. So it's possible to later on it's possible to turn off this game and play offline, but playing actively it's always much better. So yeah, we talk about dungeons. Let's talk about dungeons. So it's important at certain point, at the point where I am right now, to go through Black Moon Keep, so you would be able to open the latest location, Dead End. So to do it, this Black Moon Keep, there are two ways. You could call it like slow way, which I am going, and it means that I want to first open all these additional talents, which is quite easy. I mean, it's like 2 days of farming and you would get all this glory for it. And with these additional talents you would be able to get fully feedback and blood hunger, and with this you easily go through this dungeon. And faster way, some people they prefer like hard way. You could think that it's faster, but it's not really. It's brute force. Brute force, it means that you make a build. Let me show it to you. A build which based on no shield, no problem to reduce your damage. Also like feedback are important for it, and also they go for stuff like god-like reflexes. So basically they try again and again and again and again to be lucky to dodge blows from the boss. So like you need 10, 20, maybe 50 or 100 attempts to go through this dungeon, and with this dodging you will finally do it. I'm not sure that it's kind of a good thing, because I am too lazy to do it. Okay, so thing is about dungeons, super important thing, that damage which dealt to your character, it's depend on your level. So if I am level, for example, 48 and I'll go to Black Moon Keep, I'll have a lot of damage. But if you get level 50 and go the same damage, the same dungeon, you would get much less damage, much less. It's for all dungeons. I mean, how if you have hard time in dystopia, simply get level like 44, 45, and at 45 it would be very easy to go through it. You even do not need some very special items or something. So damage based on in dungeons, damage which you get in dungeons, which you receive in dungeons, it depends on your level. So it's quite easy thing. So for me, I want to make Black Moon Keep quite easy. So I just two days of farming, and today we would make this additional glory point. So let's do it. Let's do it right now. I am ready. So let's ascend. Yeah, and I'll show you how game looks like it's not end game, but it's close to mid game, I'll say. It's very fun and comfortable and easy because you have so huge bonus to the gold. So yeah, you see my gold going up very fast. And as I said, biggest amount of gold, you get it from gold, from these upgrades, not from killing monsters. You do not need to kill these monsters. You could, by the way, after equip stuff easily. And you see, we already can move to this map, for example. I'm level 12, you see, because of this huge glory bonus. But for us, it's more important to go through these upgrades. So you see, I already have shield, and it's just a few seconds past. Yeah, so already level like 20. Yeah, and okay, let's go to next location. Let's here after shield we have Dagger, and Dagger it's a bit harder to get, a bit. So let's make some. Now I make upgrades. You see, so it's how this game looks like when you have plenty of glory. You just buy all these upgrades right on, super fast. You see. Okay, I'm level 26 already. We could upgrade this codex a bit. Okay, we could get some items better. We could get some statistics, some skills. So our damage will be bigger, and we would move through maps faster. Like this. You see, we have so much income from the upgrades from the shop. So our gold, it's very fast flying. Okay, level 30. We could move on to Old Swamp. You see, I even passed this Boneyard because there is a boss in Boneyard, and you need to spend some time on it, which is quite dull. So let's, yeah, 70. It's all right. This is all right. We do not need anything else. Here, okay, also level 34. We could move to next map. Why not? And actually, it's better for us to focus on our parameters. So we would get shield upgrade, which would double our gold. I think it's maybe 30. Yeah, it's 30. 30, and next one is 50. And that's it. So let's go for 50. We could also upgrade codex, but I think we would just move on to the next map very soon. So you see, we are already level 40, very fast. I even forgot about these upgrades, and I forgot about the most important thing, actually. It's to put our glory, which we have. So what I wanted to buy dark package. I wanted to buy this and some of the skills for all what I have. So it would be much easier for us to go through last dungeon. So Yeah, you see, with these talents, it's enough talents to get our blood talent, most important one. Let's just buy some extra things. Why not? If we have some extra glory, why not? This one. Okay. So we're ready. Now I have so much talent. So let's buy them fast. I'll show you my build again. So it's a quite easy one. I made so much ascending, so you just click it pretty fast. All these things because you remember all of them by heart. I do not take this one, no shield, no problem, because I make right now farming build, and this farming build I do not need anything for going for dungeons. So for now we use farming build, and we already could get Dagger. So Dagger, it's very important upgrade at certain point. So it's kind of your main source of income, Dagger. You get huge amount of gold from it, like this, pam pam pam. And we're already moving to next dungeon, so to next map. Yes, we're moving to next map, to Kill Ruins. Okay, and here already we could make some upgrades, so we would make more damage. We would get more experience, so we would go faster. But it's still we go quite fast. You see, like 3 monsters to kill, and you get another one, another map. Yeah, so it's very fast. Another thing, it's your pets. Basically, these pets, you open them also at one of these. I think at this advanced package. I think, as far as I remember, you get pet, or maybe that's something different. At combat package, yeah, at combat package you get this pet. It doesn't really make much use. Pets which I have at least. Later on there is a pet which give you bonus gold and which you could get, as far as I remember, in King's Road, so you would need to farm it. But I think it's better to do it later on when you would be able to kill monsters from one blow. So let's go to Salty Bay. Again, we would first I want to spend money on Dagger. So we want to get to level 10 Dagger as fast as possible. So we would get double. So we would double our gold. But yeah, we could also make Salty Bay a bit higher. Yes, Dagger 10, and now we could make some fun. Another important thing, it's not to forget to upgrade even low upgrades, because there is a thing which called like bonus from gains. Let me show it to you. So we have right now attack power 255 and our gold it's 274. You would see it right now, right on. So let's buy by 50. You see, my gold per second, it grows when I do it. You see, it's because of this, and also my attack power also grew. It was 255. It's because of this bonus from gains. So don't forget to buy it, because you would get additional gold and DPS. So after a few minutes I am at the point where we started. So you see this ascending, it's not so harsh as you could think. Already for level 47. So see you in my next videos. Please subscribe at my channel. I make guides in the best idle RPG games. Have a good day. Bye bye.